Hello everybody, it's Lucas Mackintosh here and I'm back with some more Tomb Raider 3, The Adventures of Lara Croft for the PlayStation 1, where I'm attempting to do the Lud'S level. In the last video I successfully conquered the Aldrich train station with a little help from the Saloon website, met up with the goons who were trying to kill Lara, and Lara made a deal with them, or rather they made a deal with her. Get the embalming fluid for us and we will show you the way to Miss Sophia Lee. So you start off in the layer of the damned, which I think is what the gang are called, and we need to get into the Natural History Museum. So the goal of this video is to basically get back to this area once I have the fluid and get into the next section of this level. So you want to follow this gang member here, he'll show you where to go. Nice, very, very chivalrous. And there are two ways, there's the left passage or kind of the right one. So you want to go to the right one because the left one has a spiked ceiling trap in it, which can be avoided. It's not really too much of a problem, but it just leads you back into this area anyway. So I'm kind of like, why did they even bother personally? I mean, if they wanted Lara to get the fluid, could they have not have directed her this way? I don't know, or like warned her. It would have been good if they warned her in the cutscene not to go left, but I guess that would be asking for too much. So we're going to climb to the top of this fence, this massive fence, and this will take us upwards. Now I am aware that there is a secret right up to the left, to the top behind me, but I can just never get it without dying. I'm not really like a Tomb Raider expert. I wish I was. I try to get as many secrets and stuff as I can, but a lot of them on this game is like really high risk. And with some of which I just cannot get for the life of me. So we're going to go this way. And we're going to go all the way to the end because we need to pick up some shotgun shells. I do know that anyway. I do know that much. And we're actually getting a glimpse of the museum here. And we will be visiting that in just a moment. But we have to take care of some security guards, and I said security guards. I don't know why I said that. Shotgun shells, but check it out. You'd think Lara would be able to get out here, but she can't. And that's really strange, you know, that she can't do that. I get that it's like slightly another section level, but why not just brick it up? Why have a space there if she can't get through it? But anyway, the only way is to go this way, where she can stand up, and we need to do a jump and grab into the ventilation system, which will take us down into a room with a security guard. So go up here. Alright, I need to get down here, don't I? Oh bloody hell, he's keen, isn't he? He's bloody keen. He don't mess around. He's on the ball today. Normally he takes his time. Normally, I've actually had him sort of walk just like casually over to Lara and like not do anything for like 5 seconds while I plug him. So he's definitely on the ball today. He's had his Weetabix, I think. Well, he is on the night shift, so that's probably why. And check it out, to actually open the museum, we need to push this block. Imagine being a security guard and coming to work every day and having to push and pull a block just to open and close the museum to check it. That must be like a really weird job. But anyway, this next security guard's glitching, so I'm going to take this opportunity to plug him. There you go. And with him plugged, I'm just going to see if there's anything at the end of this passageway. No, there's nothing there. But yeah, that's the one that she couldn't get out of. It makes no sense as to why she couldn't get out that way. I mean, I suppose it would have been too easy, but there's hardly any challenge here. I mean, she could handle a couple of security guards, personally. Right, pick up a medipack here, which is just kind of lying there, idle. And we need to do a bit of monkey swinging in this room first. So let's climb up and let's do it. So this level is very risky from what I understand. As I said, I've had to use kind of a walkthrough, which I'm not against walkthroughs. I would like to prefer to work things out on my own, but this level proved impossible. I mean, I didn't know you could like get on these wooden sort of slats at the top in order to get through all the stone slats or whatever they are. You wouldn't think you'd be able to, but apparently you can, and that's why I was getting stuck on this section. I also wasn't aware that there was literally 2 switches Lara had to pull in this room. So next we need to go to a room which is just over here. I'm running around in circles trying to find it. It's just up here. Now let's see, we need to push a stone in here, which does something. I think it does something to the ledge. I think it raises the ledge, allowing me to monkey swing further to the switch, which is kind of out of reach, so we'll push this out of the way. So with that being done, okay, we can now go up here and we'll move this way. Okay. I said this level is extremely tricky, particularly later on. There's a horrible underwater section with multiple frigging caverns, which you can die once again really easily. So that's kind of why I want to do all this and get to that point, so I can at least figure out what I have to do, and if I die it won't be so bad. So I'm gonna monkey swing again because I need to pull a switch. I'm going to do a jump and grab right here, and I'm going to pull a switch. That's going to be the goal. Oh yeah, lovely. Then I'm going to go over here. And there it is, you see. It's like, if you were playing this level for the first time, I think this would be impossible to find if you didn't know this existed. The game just kind of assumes that you know what you're doing most of the time. And honestly, I don't. Hence the reason why I sometimes have to use Stellar Loon, because some things are just so cryptic. I love working things out for myself. You know, I love sort of the challenge, but when it gets to this game, it expects you to know the impossible. And the fact that you can die at almost any point just makes things worse for me, I think. Right, now we need to go up here and pull another switch, which is a bit of a dodgy jump to make though, because if you miss this jump you'll go smack on the bottom of the museum, and that's something you want to avoid. So I'd recommend jump and square and then immediately press X, because you will kind of dive. She almost does like this dive vogue like movement in there, you know, posing, and that helps to get through. And now I need to get back down again, so she can do a very specific jump if you, I think, angle it just right. She should be able to just jump over here and land without hurting herself. And there you go. So with both switches pulled, we can now climb to the top, because that switch actually closed the door, creating a makeshift ladder. I think it did anyway. Yeah, I'm sure it did. I think the other one just opened the door at the top. That's it, yeah. Lots of switches, gets very confusing. Right, so we want to go to the left now. Now, this bit, again, is very awkward, so do not get cocky here, as I did on multiple playthroughs of this. Do not get cocky. Just do a simple jump and grab. Trust me, you do not want to go smack to the bottom and undo all your hard work. Now this bit, once again, press X and press square and then X, I should say, and she will kind of float through. And I've just messed up there, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to, oh come on Lara, I wanted to get to the other side because there's actually some goodies she can pick up. So I messed up there, but that's alright. We got some flares and some more shotty shells, so we're doing alright. Okay, I'll just do a running jump here. Now, with that being done, believe it or not guys, there's a slope here. It looks like you've got to do some sort of ridiculous jump, but you need to look down because there's a slope, and you need to jump exactly just before, I would say, when she's halfway down, so she can make the jump and grab. Now we have to get the embalming fluid. Now the embalming fluid is sort of can be tricky to get. So having been on again Stellarloon, what you need to do is slide down to the tile and then do a simple jump and grab, and you will grab the top like this, and there you go. Now, who would put embalming fluid up here and why? You know what I mean? It's like, if you want people to come to the museum, you put the fluid up here. I just don't understand why it's so high up. You don't want to go down, because that will lead you to another part of the level. I mean, it's possible to go down, but you may find yourself not knowing what to do. I should emphasise that it's not super important that you get the embalming fluid. It is possible to do this level without giving it to the gang, to be honest, because if you were to go down that one area and survive, then you will be led past the gang members. So I'm kind of not happy now, because I've got more security guards to kill, and their pattern's random every time, so sometimes they'll come for me. I've had them literally come for me right now and try to kill me straight away. So it's random RNG. There you go. Kill those security guards. Come on, boys. I'm ready for you. Alright, and you're probably wondering, well, where do we go from here? And that's a very good question. Well, if you go to the left here, hang a left, and go left again, you want to, I would say, if you want to, light a flare, and that's what I'm going to do. And then you can get down. And you can go into the vents, which will take you through to the next part. So very confusing, to be honest. But be careful though. As soon as I emerge, there's going to be a security guard who gets pissed at me. Let's get me a medi pack, because I'm going to die otherwise. There you go. Kind of got a shot on me, but he deserved it, and he disappeared like Harry Houdini anyway. Now you're probably wondering, what do we do here? Well, we can open this door now, and in the door frame was a rocket. So look, and I'll show you, this was where we've just been, literally. So it's all kind of a little bit of a maze. Not too shabby. So now we're through here. Now comes the tricky part, getting down the Sphinx. This sucks. I don't recommend it, but it's got to be done. He's been saying I don't recommend it, and I'm like, well, you have to do it. It's like, there's no other way. Not unless you've got, like, I don't know, Game Genie or Game Shark or something. Right, however, I'm going to just pick up a nifty save crystal up there before I go down. Now, you want to be very careful here, because if you go too far forward and there's nowhere to grab onto, Lara will smack to the bottom and she will be a gerbil sandwich. And that's something we want to avoid. Go way up. Right, move this way. Okay. Alright. And on the platform. And we can get a save crystal. So, let's see if I can swing all the way back. See, it's basically a trick. Everything about this game is a trick. It's like, yeah, how can we mess up your game? And it's like, well, let's take away some areas of the ceiling that she can climb on and make her really work for her rewards. That's a really good idea. I'd love to have been in core design office when they were making this game. So, Tomb Raider 3, what do you think we should do? Well, let's just try and kill her outright, you know. Let's just make everything kill her. Let's not give her a chance to survive. Let's make things super challenging and not let her live. Yeah, right, okay, now this one is really awkward. I know kind of what I need to do. This bit I can kind of do, I just need to do it and land, and there we go. So once I've landed, I'm like, where do I go from here is the question. I don't know. I think maybe I can just slide down here. I'm going to just try it randomly. Oh, yeah, how's about that then? Couldn't do that again. Right, not too shabby. Now, I probably missed a ton of secrets, but hey, I'm on the ground, and that's all that matters. So, with that being done, let's get me guns out. And let's see if there's any security guards. I do apologise if you hear some beeping. That's somebody testing someone's fire alarm. These flats alarms are tested on a Tuesday, so it's Tuesday today, and so, you know, way up. Got ya. How'd you like me now, pal? Oh, and he's dropped something. What's he dropped for anti-Lara? I think it's a med pack. Oh, there's another one. And he wants some as well, like straight away. He comes straight for me. He's like, yeah, you shot my friend. You must die. Oh, get lost. And he's dead. Now, the goal of this video, as I mentioned, is to get back to the gang's lair, and I think I'm going to do it now. I just need to try and figure out how to jump up and stuff. Right, so now I'm up here. There's a block I need to pull out. So let's pull this block out. There we go. And then we move to the left. And then we go up. Okay. So I've rehearsed this bit over and over, and as I said, props to the Stellar Loon website, because I would never have been able to figure this out without their help. I guess everybody needs a little help sometimes. But as I said, I love difficult games. I've no problem with them, but sometimes I do kind of question the logics of some games. I'm a very logical person, and whenever I'm confronted with anything illogical, that's when the problem starts. Right, are any of these vents breakable? That'd be cool if they are. They're not breakable, but that one is, maybe. You're telling me that's not breakable? Oh, for God's sake. What a waste of time. Okay, what do I do now? I think I'm back in the layer. Am I back in the layer? Yeah, I can see brick. Ah, this is confusing. Right, so I've got... This is very confusing. So what do I do here? Which way do I go? Do I push this? I'm going to try pushing this and see what happens. Oh, okay. This takes me... Ah, this is where I've already been. That's okay. Right, so that's... I don't know if I should go up there, actually. To be honest, there is a way up there, but I'm not sure that's the way, is what I'm trying to say. I think I need to pull this block back and out. I'm wondering if I can climb over this block or do something. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. I think I've got to go all the way back now. I think I've got to go back to the other side. Alright, this block needs to be... Oh, I think I get it. Sorry guys, this is ridiculous. Right, okay, I think I need to push this back one by one. I've already pulled it back twice, so... Let me try this now. Oh, okay, I've got... Sorry guys, I've got to get on the other side of it to push it. Oh, this is so stupid. I need to get on the other side of it to push it. And then... Can I get to the other side? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I think I get it, yeah. Well, I should be able to climb up. Right, this should do it. I don't know if this is... If I'm doing this right. But this should actually do it. Unless I need to jump. I did see a platform, guys, behind me. So maybe I've got to jump up to the platform. Not this one, but outside to the blocks. But then again, there's blocks which are blocking Lara's path. So I'm unsure which is the correct path at this point. But I'm thinking it's got to be this one. So surely I've got the block out of the way now. And surely I can get through. All being well. Oh, hang on, this does not look good. Something's closed up now. Oh, the block. So, okay. So it looks like I'm trapped here, so I need to shift that bloody block again. I've no idea. This is ridiculous. Why are they making me do this anyway? It's so stupid. Alright. So what exactly am I doing wrong? I need to figure this out. Then again, it's like a long way down, so like, can I not just... If the game shafts me over now, I'm not going to be happy. Which it has done before. There we are. Alright, so this block needs to be moved. But I just don't... How do I do it though? What? Right, I don't know what the game's asking me to do here. This is ridiculous. I've got a block here that I think I'm being blocked by that block. I don't know. It's bloody confusing. I tell you what, this is like the most confusing level in any video game. Bar none. I don't know what it's asking me to do exactly. Because there's like a block behind me. I'll show you guys. I'm just unsure what to do. Because look, I know that I'm well aware that there's a platform behind me, right? There's a platform there. But if I go for it, I'll probably end up dead. So, yeah, you've got a block here, and I don't know what. So let's pull this block out of the way for a minute. Try and get this over here. Alright. You know, if I go for it, I'm probably going to be splattered to the ground. So I think there's like barbed wire or something. I can try, but I'm not sure I should. You know, the reason I'm saying that is because you've got a block here. So I'm going to try and just... Now I've moved that block out. So... I don't know whether this is going to do anything. Oh my god, this is confusing. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Whether I'm doing it right, what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what the problem is, whether I need to push that block back again. I don't know. All I know is this is super confusing for me. I said I apologise if I'm not going the right way. I'm really trying. I just don't know what the game's asking me to do right now. Right, okay. Alright, I'm in the passageway now. Right, and you've got... Am I behind the block? Ah, I've made it, guys. I'm back in the layer of the damned. So there you go, guys. I actually made it. How cool is that? Wow. Made it back out here. So I can go back and I can give them the embalming fluid. There you go, guys. Ahead of time as well. Sorry about that. I just got super stuck there. Oh yes, I'm happy Lucas now. That's been done. So having got the embalming fluid, I'm going to just put it down. I think I put it down here or something like that. Do I? Is there an area I need to put it in? I'm not entirely sure where they want me to pull it. There's like a little, supposed to be somewhere I can just stand in front of and just pull it on. Ah, there we go. Put the embalming fluid down and this opens something up. Right, okay, and this opens like another passage. So I'm going to save the game now and then carry on in the next part. So, thank you very much. This has been Lucas Mackintosh. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out my Retro Play channel and my videos. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to support the channel. Keep checking back for new retro content. And please don't forget to give me some feedback as well. And join me next time as I'm going to delve deeper in this level and probably get shot a lot of times and deal with a very tricky underwater section. Thank you so much and I'll see you soon.